So on the 8th day, the best produced album, and it came out the way re batlang hore e tswe ka teng. You know, that one, it was strictly made for South African market.
Yeah.
Ke mo long re tswile ka track ya ko morao. Hey, kere we are the trendsetters. The time re drop on the 8th day, Gom was big. But we came out ka ko morao. Musical, chilled, drummy, and then everybody changed.
We moved.
We're
like, bye. What is that?
That's when Kim Munada started making it.
I must say, it changed a lot of lives as well. On our side, as an artist side, we were able to travel across South Africa, you know, all 9 provinces. Yo. And I must say, big ups to 999. Once again, you did wonders to the song. I must say, feel a platform into South Africa recognize it, you know, because we've been doing hits for years, Mara. People
not getting the recognition.
Yes, you know, from your Shigisha, you know.
Shigisha! Oh, man! Actually, yeah.
Just mentioning it, Italy, you know.
At 10 minutes after 4, feel good music on a Feel Good Friday. Masi Togo's it is Mjolo Friday right here on Enroute 962. So a lot of Mjolo music coming your way as a DJ Stogie on this one alongside Emo on the vocals are taking us straight to 10 minutes after 4. Inside the second hour of the coolest drive time show on your radio. The award-winning Enroute 962. And I feel I should say award-winning because very
heavy awards. It's so hot in here. I can't even breathe, man. Can't breathe. Yeah, we got an award of it, but then hey, this one is still heavier.
All right, Cheviaga, welcome to it. Welcome to yet another edition of Pitori Agenda, where we shine the spotlight on a group that has taken Pitori sound to the world. Known for their blending deep house with powerful African rhythms and live instrumentation, they've built a reputation as one of the most exciting live Afro house collectives on the continent. Since their formation in 2010, they've performed across South Africa, across Africa, and internationally. Collaborated with some of the biggest names in the industry, and recently celebrated major success at the South African Music Awards.
So now please help us welcome Afrikan Roots in the building. Proudly representing the capital city and continuing to push the boundaries of Afro house music. Abantu baba fine, abantu baba right, so
we feel at home, yo. What a welcome. Yeah, no, thank you very much.
This is home, definitely.
You know, this is where we started. You know, it's an honor for us coming back to celebrate such a great achievement. Lead TUT FM and the listeners, they've been with us from day one, you know, until now and beyond. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
I love that you touched on the fact that this is home, this is where it all started. You guys, Afrikan Roots has been around since 2010, right? Take us back to the beginning. How did the group first come together? Who started this whole thing? Who went to who and said, let's start a duo?
This thing started from Rhythmic Elements. That's where. Hello, Mister. Yeah.
For real?
Yes. Yeah, Rhythmic Elements started the movement. Yeah, drumming, DJing, you know, playing live instrument into house music.
Okay.
And from there, that's when I started with DJ Killer. May his soul rest in peace. That's when we started the first group known as Black Boys. Yes. Then from Black Boys, it was Black Motion. Then Black Motion gave birth also to Afrikan Roots, to Meda now, to Bag. So it has been a movement since from day one of Rhythmic Elements to now and beyond. Let's see how many groups are doing live performances now with drums. It has given birth to a lot of talent.
Yeah.
You know, so hence I'm saying it's a movement from Sosha
Yes.
to the world.
Oh, from Sasha to the world is amazing. So now let's talk about your music blends. House beats with live African instruments like the djembe and traditional drums, right? Why was it important for you to keep that live element in your sound?
Basically, that's our signature touch, you know. Music from the beginning has always been a live thing. You know, no snadilo digitally, you know. We grew up in an era whereby nearly the one take and everything was supposed to be recorded perfectly and live.
Yeah.
So keeping also that essence, yeah, livelihood, yeah, live recordings and live sessions. We tried when we move into this digital era, we always keep a live instrument or a live recorded sound in our music. Yeah, so it also gives birth also to creativity on stage when we perform. You know, we are able to also record some of the things that we perform on stage.
Yeah.
Because studio, the stage, it's also not the same environment. Inspiration,
Yeah.
it's different from the inspiration you get. So having that as well as a trend in all of our songs and all of our music as well gives us that signature touch. You know, yeah.
Now, you guys have a really big responsibility to carry because many people call you Africa's finest house music band.
Yeah.
So that responsibility comes with a lot of pressure. So how do you handle, how do you carry that title, and how do you handle the pressure that comes with that title? You guys are Africa's best when it comes to percussions, when it comes to Afro music.
You know, staying real to our sound. I think that's what is giving us the strength to move with this title. You know, there's no one who's doing better than African Roots.
You guys have originality. Yes.
You know, so we are the trendsetters. We don't follow any trend.
Yes.
Yeah, give it to us.
Yeah, and also how we define our music through performance. That's what people get drawn to when we are on stage.
Yeah.
Remember, our strongest point it's performance than production. If you
Sure.
think our production is the best, come and see us perform.
Yes. Yes.
You know, so that's the reason Africa's finest house music band, and there's still more to come. We are still going to introduce more elements. They are calling us just celebration of house music.
Aisan. Good, you guys are the creme de la creme. Talk about it. So now since wale bafana ba kasi, bafana ba pirara. Right, Talohan, we need to remind them that bafana ba pirara. Ke re ke bafana ba pirara. So I want to talk about how Pretoria as a whole has influenced the African Roots sound.
Yo, Pitori as a whole, it influenced our sound tremendously because re really title from your legends like the late DJ Kila, or Bojo Mojo, Java Lohona, you know, because those guys come on about Linga sound de la Matoma Barangi is Gupusapito.
Yeah.
You know, Neriutra, El Lamo di Quantamong, di Caravella and stuff. We grew up with that sound.
Yeah.
It's Gicha.
Yeah.
So having been bred from that pot, Lohona, we always try and keep that in our sound, especially with the evolving sounds of live recordings, live drums, the djembe, the low drums. You know? We are still keeping that low drum bassy sound. You know, from sound di Quanta.
Yeah.
But in a more refined, defined, percussive, and African native way. You know, so I big ups Pitori. It's again big ups
Pitori ba fetwa re bolennete. Pitori ke ba scoop.
Yeah.
Ke
ba scoop.
Auna pleke engwe e ka bethang Pitori ka skitcha.
Yeah.
So that's the influence that we got from Pitori. Wa bona, so you can't go anywhere if you want dance music. Ar lebelle in terms of dance, who's making it.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about Maporis. Maporis otlaga, otla social.
Yes,
You understand that?
yes, understand
so,
that.
Yeah, so guys, dance, come on. Keep it all.
Piraro Masanyenyi.
Now, I want to now talk about your project. Your discography has a lot of powerful projects. Dawn of the Eighth Day. We have a project called Masibambaneni. I want to know from you guys, out of all these projects that you've worked on, which one is your favorite? And I'm going to start with you, Branyx. I want you to choose, out of all the projects, which one was your favorite to work on, and which one was your favorite as a final product? And then I'm going to go to you, Bramosco.
I'm fit, Masibambaneni.
Yeah.
That one.
It was your favorite to work on.
My favorite project.
Oh, entirely.
Yeah, entirely. That's my favorite project. Ke the beginning of Afrikan Roots. And even my favorite, that album made us to travel the world. You know, so that's the album it was discovered in Angola. We were discovered in Angola before anyone else. Yeah, Luanda embraced African roots. Even people thought we are from Angola. By the way, nobody thought we are from South Africa. Yeah, whole African roots. People thought, but what language is so? It can't be
that was wild.
Yeah. So for me, that's the album that broke African roots into the world. You know, we went to Angola, we've been to Portugal, we've been to UK because of that album.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then the best produced for me, Dawn of the Eighth Day. Wow. On the 8th day.
On the 8th, yeah.
On the 8th day. Ejo. Osantela shine. So on the 8th day, the best produced album, and it came out the way re batlang hore e tswe ka teng. You know, that one, it was strictly made for South African market.
Yeah.
Ke mo long hore re tswile ka track ya ko morao. Hey, we are the trendsetters. The time we drop on the 8th day, Gom was big, but we came out ka ko morao. Musical, chilled, drummy, and then everybody changed.
We moved.
We're
like, bye. What is that?
That's when Kim Munada started making it. Yeah. Because now we opened up the door for that sound. You know, so that's who we are. That's why today Ubona and we did it intentionally. There's no other sound that will make sense except Afro House. And look at it today. Yeah. It has moved.
Oh, that's amazing.
I love it. It's 22 minutes after 4. We are in the second hour of the show. We're having a conversation with the legendary Afrikan Roots on Pitori Agenda. But Mr. Taxman is knocking on the door. So let's go pay a couple of those bills. So we come back with a conversation with Afrikan Roots. Bit of a throwback on a Friday at Afrikan Roots on this one alongside DJ Bucks. It's called Komorao. What a song, man. You know, this song inspired a lot of songs that came after it, especially Mopitori. If you can think back to a song called Komorao Ya Bakari, it came from here.
Actually, now what you're saying makes sense. Plus vele Bakari avana hani pila kadala kantikingi kadala sorry, but this was a hot song, man. I must say.
I remember back in the day, when this song came out, I think I was in grade 7. Which year was this?
No, you're younger than that.
2015.
Yeah, I was in grade 7.
Okay, oh.
I was in grade 2015. I was in grade 7. I remember it came out. It was the biggest thing. If you're a DJ, you're not playing this song.
You are not in fashion.
I remember there was this event Hutile Sunbake. I mean, the sound the Gima Mole. We heard Kapina what is the sound the gospel?
Yeah.
When they're running. Thought DJ Bucks was there. All right, Javiaga, it's 27 minutes after 4. We are in the second hour of the show. We're still having a conversation with the legendary Afrikan Roots. Let's talk about this song. Come around. This song gained massive recognition all over and a couple of awards. What made this song to you so special?
I must say it was the collective efforts behind the song. You know, it was different ideas, being able to combine and forming one big masterpiece.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what it is. It's just a brilliance of ideas.
Yeah.
You know, as my colleague Lena Bulletin Horen, it gave transformation to the whole sound, house, Afro house, by this era. You know, Ibulele King Monada, Sabra Mureki. You know, it gave birth to also Prince KB Livon after, because you know, your Charlottes and stuff.
Yeah.
So I must say, it changed a lot of lives as well. On our side, as an artist side, we were able to travel across South Africa, you know, all 9 provinces.
So Bitlan.
Yo. And I must say, big ups to 999. You did wonders to the song. I must say, feel a platform break into South Africa recognizable, you know, because we've been doing hits for years, Mara. People
Not getting the recognition.
Yes,
Yeah.
you know, from your Shigeisha, you know.
Yo, man. Actually, yeah.
Just mentioning it, you know, from that era, Akulu, you know, it gave birth to trendy the trumpet.
Yeah. Oh, that part was my favorite. Let me tell you that.
So we've been there in your memories, you know, throughout the industry. And it was
Yeah.
about time, South Africa on a corner notice. You know? And I must say, these years and in this day and age, thank you for truly recognizing us.
Oh, man. How beautiful.
You know, I must say thank you for the recognition, and also, proudly so, it was about time.
It was about, and because you're talking about that, quickly before we go to the news, I want to ask you, what has that weight taught you until this point? To like, Angry, you guys have been releasing hits on hits, but just not receiving the recognition that you wanted, right? And then now that you're finally here, you're being recognized. The world is seeing you. You're on world stage. What did you learn in that whole entire process?
Patience.
Hundreds.
In everything that you do, make sure that you are patient and never stop, because it will stop the day you do stop. Never stop. Keep on pushing. Never forget your goal. Always the eyes on the goal. There will be obstacles, yes. Stand up and run after that goal.
Oh, well said. Well said.
Chibiaga, you can join in the conversation on 0725134390. At 0725134390. Alternatively, you can check us out on our social media platforms. We are at TUT FM _962, both on X and Instagram. We are at TUT FM 96.2 on Facebook. Right about now, we're heading straight to the news. Right after the news is traffic. With Afrikan Roots, so that we can dedicate them. They'll perform parting. That's all. For now, though, bottom of the hour. And that's how we kickstart your Friday. That's how we kickstart your weekend. The best way we know how, right here on the station of Liberation, TUT FM 96.2. Amplifying voices, empowering lives. Kas Pitori warake free tawa, nage twere tawa, ene ginya ko irange. But what Pitori
How about you get all? You're just gonna see them.
Yeah. Chibiaga, it is a 16:34 on the clock. You're still tuned into the coolest drive time show on your radio. It is Enroute 962 with me, Tama, aka Enroute Manuali 2000, alongside Mohau Rampedi, holding it down up until the hour 6 o'clock. Now, today we are joined in studio by the legendary Afrikan Roots. We've been having a conversation with them, but now we've decided, let's play a bit of a game with this. So we're going to be playing a game with them. Since they have a lot of songs, this game is called One Must Go.
Yes.
Right? Are you guys ready?
Okay.
So what happens on this game, I'm going to call out 2 songs, that's Afrikan Roots. One out of those 2 songs must go. One must stay. The one that's going is your least favorite, and the one that's staying is your most favorite.
And we want an explanation. Why is it going? No, not why is it going. Why is it staying? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your most favorite. Because the one that's going is your least favorite. So one must go, one must stay.
Got it?
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm going through your catalog right now. I'm looking at 2 songs. I'm looking at Tongues of Fire alongside Jabula. One must go, one must stay.
Tongues of Fire.
Yeah.
Jabula.
Yeah.
Jabula Eva.
Jabula Eva. Don't know from Moscow.
But you can have your own opinion, right? So, Moscow, you can say whatever you choose.
Nah, Jabula Evai.
Really?
In all the memories, good and bad, but
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to new memories. Tongues of Fire.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Now I'm looking at Booyah and Komrao. One must go, one must stay. Making it tough.
Amore.
Mara Booyah, yeah,
Tariaka boy.
Booyah Eva.
Oh, Booyah bye.
Yeah, Eva nyana Booyah.
Are you sure?
Phonela.
Yeah.
How have you heard Booyah?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
Hey. All
What
right.
have you heard, Komurao?
All right, yeah. I agree. I don't know the Black Motion remix and Komrao.
Mara Komara wa utlwa le yena. I don't know yona ya bolaya.
Yeah.
Eh, Mara Komara. I don't know yemenya.
All right. Now let's talk about these two hits. The newest one, which is Mali, which is playing in the background, and a song that's sitting on 1.8 million views right now on YouTube, talking about Takara.
Gang.
Which one must go? Which one must stay?
Takara. High five. Irle mereko.
Oyo, narsharp.
Irle span.
On to right.
It's okay.
All right,
Are those the final answers?
Yeah.
Now, between Tongues of Fire, Komrao, Mali, give me two that are going and one is staying. Yes.
Wena.
Yes. Let's be a bit spicy.
Moscow gave away. Moscow ke head of production.
Let's hear Mr. Production guy. Ke head of production. Tlhalohanya tabe. Yeah, I read the head. Moment of silence is crazy here. Ooh.
For now, read two.
No, one.
No. Let me digest.
Breathe
this,
in and
you know.
out, yeah.
You know, yeah. Because I know I can see the possibilities of one.
Yeah.
And the other one already sets a digest the healer. Sets a
Yeah.
you know. Mali.
Mali must stay.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's hard,
Mali
guys.
must stay.
Yeah, no, it's
very hard.
no.
It's very hard.
It's staying.
Yeah.
It's staying. It's called Mali, hanging out with Vutomi. Tell me about working with Vutomi, being in studio with Vutomi on the vocals. How was it? How was that experience?
Butomi, she's very spiritual. Each and every song that she does, she prays first.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That's the reason why we voice her high.
Angelic.
What connect?
Yeah.
You know, so she's an amazing vocalist. She knows what she wants. The first vocalist, do this, edit my voice like this, add this effects.
Yeah.
She knows
Her voice.
what she wants. So no.
Oh, man.
Butomi is something else. And again, Butomi.
Oh, Buto.
Yeah,
With a V, that's why I said
It's
V.
she's Venda.
No.
No?
Ke Mutsonga.
Kumutsonga.
Yes, a V like a
Ke-
Bu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Butomi.
I see. All right. It's currently 40 minutes after the hour of 4 o'clock. We need to go pay our bills. And then after that, we are ending the conversation with Afrikan Roots.
At 16:44 on the clock, that should tell you that we are 16 minutes away from the third and the last hour of the coolest drive time show on your radio. We're still hanging out with the legendary Afrikan Roots on Pitori Agenda. And right about now, we're talking all things South African Music Awards. Because these guys are not just legendary. Legend.
Yeah.
Jomo Galaga mo. Galaga State. Kamarampa Jozi. Ralata Golite. Right ho sa ka mo Pitori.
I'm talking to you right now. I'm looking at the 31st Annual South African Music Awards, your best collaboration, your Black Motion and Afrikan Roots, alongside DJ Bongs and Moda, ya Takara. I was holding it, Chumiaga.
Come on, Auntie Young. We're seeing the future. We're seeing the future.
So let's talk about these awards. Recently winning big at the South African Music Awards is a huge milestone. What did that moment mean for the collective?
Finally, recognition.
Yes.
Now we have moved from where we were to another level. Like Lord Fonela talking to our manager, you must know that we are two times award winners.
Yes.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
You know,
What's up?
it's straight.
Yeah.
And this marks the end of Nyeks on stage.
Yeah.
I'm handing these awards to the next generation
Okay.
to take over.
Yes.
What I said to them, this is what I have done. I need Grammys now.
Oh, I love the energy. I love the energy.
Oh, that is
I love the
beautiful.
energy. But are you telling us or this is
The end.
the end?
Yeah, no.
Not of Afrikan Roots, because there'll be another generation coming.
Yes.
But the end of the duo, yeah, Bramosco Lebraniacs.
Yeah, no. Like I said, le bone really two anymore on stage. Moscow, it's your last lap with the team, so that ba kone ho adapt to the style and the movement. Yeah, Afrikan Roots.
Yeah.
Now we are handing over to the second generation. Yeah, Afrikan Roots. And now off the stage. It's been a year now. Yeah, it's been a year and a few months.
Why,
Yeah.
Braniacs King? The Kuru dia pena. The joint dia pena.
Na go ngotse ntse o folosa le star.
A good dancer
Get off
knows
hearts,
when to
yes.
leave the stage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's the reason I want to give a chance to the talented musicians. You know, we have Kromi, one of the
Yes.
best percussionists from Harangu.
Yes.
You know, Renale Djembe, one of the best djembe players.
Yes.
You know, if Nage Hapelet on Namo stage, you won't be able to see the talent
Yeah.
it's there in Pretoria and beyond.
Yeah.
Well, understand that. So it's time for me to focus more scouting talent.
Yeah.
I'll be scouting, I'll be working behind closed doors, doing more production, guiding the team. I'll be there with them some of the events, so just to continue guiding them. But yeah, no, you won't see next.
I love how we are growing Pretoria, because we're so, like, it's a thing that people say that Johannesburg is where the creative hub is, but talent is in Pretoria.
Exactly.
And how we are growing it is just so amazing. It's massive. And you're talking about mentoring, right? You're mentoring upcoming artists. Why is that so important for Afrikan Roots to invest in the next generation and not just thug it out and say, you know what, we're going to be on the stage till I drop. I'm going to take my last breath on that stage.
Remember, it's all about the brand. It's all about the name Afrikan Roots. Since we have started, it has never been about the faces.
Yeah.
You know, when we look at the brand, Rebona, the just celebration of house music.
Yeah.
You know, that's where we are taking the movement to.
Yeah.
You know, our level le pirate.
Yeah.
Loche hasalete, but it's all
Yeah.
pirate.
Yeah.
So okay, Afrikan Roots. You know, how many people balong hore Kalabala mo bente, now they are doing their own thing.
Yeah.
But people still follow the brand. You know, so it's all about the brand. Without development, unfortunately, the brand will die down. Kachegor nalo e naga mo TUT FM, are cheke bo ma 20 years or nele mang.
Yeah.
Because of development.
Yeah.
That's where we are now. That's the reason we are growing. So the focus is there. It's about the brand. not about the individuals.
Oh, that is beautiful. Well said.
All right, now let's talk about what's next for African Roots besides the new artists that are coming into the movement. Can we expect any new music going forward? Can we expect any new collaborations, any tours? Because you've recently been on a tour to give thanks to everybody who's been a part of the journey, the Summer Awards, TUT FM included. That's why you brought them to us. What else can we expect from African Roots in the near future?
Yeah.
We recently just dropped an EP, regularly the second generation. Looking forward to change our sound as well. As we've mentioned throughout the whole talk show, the whole radio show, we are trendsetters. We are pioneers of sound. So expect a bit of fusion, the European tech. With some drums. I know Afro tech.
European tech.
Yeah.
Okay, brother, these people went to the UK already. What do you mean? They're going to try new stuff. Of course.
Exactly.
Yes.
Balance it out. And as Kenneth Nyx also mentioned, we are scouting talent. It also helps us to infuse and grow the sound even further.
Sure.
So we recently released the EP. It's titled Let the Music Talk. It contains 6 tracks featuring, well, not featuring, Arnore, together with Butomi. We mentioned she has a lovely voice. She's a dope vocalist. She's creative. She doesn't sound the same. You know, as much as we are multi-awards winners, she's multi-talented.
Oh, yes.
I love it.
Yeah, and we are also doing a live performance of Black Labone.
Oh, yes. When?
Theater.
When?
The 2nd of April.
Okay.
We are there. Rodlala Dipina's African Roots live.
Oh,
What's the
beautiful.
theater?
No
Yes.
backtracking. Yeah, so they were unpack the journey. Yeah, African Roots
Yeah.
through live music, no DJ.
Kopele le re nahanele hore ra bereka from 3 until 6.
le thome
ne?
a re tjha-
So kopele le thome at least ka 7.
Ka 7.
Tle be re fitlhile toropong by then. Le re nahaneleng.
But other than that, if we are Mesa kwa Black Labone, o tla re kry-a ka di 26 ko Spatlo Festival.
Who is that going to
Yeah.
be?
Kota Festival.
Spatlo Festival.
Oh, Spatlo.
Who is
Ke re
that
bana ba na
gonna
le kota.
Okay.
Yeah.
A re na le Spatlo, la itse ka mo
A re
ke ra ka
jekota mo
Just
Pitori, re
Spatlo.
just patho. Yes.
Spatlo. So
Yes.
ka di 26 tla be re le da. And then 27 konje.
7 March.
7 March.
Okay. Where are we? 37 March?
Re ko konje ko.
Are ke monate?
Oh, monate.
Monate corner.
Yes.
Oh, Moya safe. Okay.
Busy.
Okay.
Yeah, Monate Corner. Yeah.
Yeah, so but they can just go to our social media. There's a gig guide there so that you can
Yeah.
follow
Yeah.
an African Roots and see.
Where do we find you on your socials?
On all social media platforms, it's Real African Roots. Facebook, it's Real African Roots SA. And Instagram, Real African Roots. TikTok, Real African Roots. Twitter, Real African Roots 1.
Okay.
Yeah. And they must not forget about K.
Yeah,
Yeah, swagger, you know?
Yeah.
Just to stand out.
Oh.
Because we can.
All right. Oh man, that's amazing. We thank you guys so much for coming through. It was lovely having you guys in studio. Love this for you so much, and nothing but more blessings upon you guys from now on and further on. Let's go marapa.
Thank you, TUT FM. Thank you so much for supporting African Roots from day one and beyond.
Oh man.
I'll forever thank you guys for opening up the industry. I'll forever thank you guys for being trendsetters. I'll forever thank you guys for putting on a lot of Pitori artists out there. I'll forever thank you guys for what you did. Go social crossing. I'll never forget that day where you were giving away, you gave these DJs, the 012 morning, 015 Music and Vancity Music. They won that. It was a competition alongside Bargain Crossing Mall. It just shows how invested you are in the culture.
And they've also recently been crossing again.
Yeah, just to celebrate the awards, and congratulations on the awards, man. These are 2 big awards, and Branyak as well as staging man.
Bashintsha